Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and I'm back for an extra episode.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And we are going to go and do what we need to do in order to be able to get to
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find it. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Aww.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
New Age music. Super relaxing.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I don't know about rejuvenated, but I sure feel soothed. Alright. And down we go. Loading. Oh yeah, I totally still have the console. I totally forgot to turn that off because when I finish recording a series, I uninstall the game.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Now I'm nauseous.
Why
I
did
hate
he feel
elevators.
this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sounds like a plan.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Maybe. Cameras!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So who works here? Where's the camera in this place? Huh?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe. So I was told that if I wait around here long enough, that gate should reopen. And sure enough, it did. And then I'm to come back here. And do this. body.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Even if it was in control of
his entire
of
life
James Brown or
utterly
Bootsy Collins
blind to the world?
or George Clinton.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, I don't want anybody else to have a crazy disco or a crazy funk dance party without me. Screw that noise. Anyway, guys, I just came back to record that
Blackness
by
and a
request.
rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Yes, it's over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
I've defeated the
Unshackled
machine.
himself from someone else's command.
Yes,
Freedom was
I
mere
have
moments
freed
away.
myself from the funkadelic
And yet,
mothership.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many
I
puzzles
believe that
still lay
is
unsolved.
the end of my
Where had his co-workers gone? How
end
had
of
he
my,
been freed from the machine's grasp?
I guess,
What other mysteries did
torrid
this
romance with this game, which I enjoyed very, very much.
strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Let's go and turn that down. There we go. As much as I love the narrator, he is stopping me from doing what I need to do. Basically, guys, yeah, that's I came back specifically to do this one last video, because somebody had requested that I do that secret, and that's essentially going to be it for me for this game. I gained my freedom yet again. From the funkadelic mothership, and yeah, that's gonna be it for me for the Stanley Parable. If you like this video, or you just want to support the series, feel free to just click on that good old thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed and you feel like that's something that you may want to do, that button is down there as well. If you have any positive or negative feedback that can be put into the comment section down below. But Oh, also, if you want to join me on Facebook or on Steam, you can do that by clicking on one of the links in the description down below, and it'll bring you right to where you need to go. But I've been Mike, and you have been you, and this has been the Stanley Parable. And I'm going to sign off one final time for the series, and thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.